beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Naomi. For those of you who are new here, I am a Kenyan based in Germany. Once in a while, I love to talk about my beautiful country, Kenya. And this is not just because I'm a proud Kenyan and I just want to show off my country. Yes, of course, I am a proud Kenyan and I want to show off. But I love to just give people who are watching my videos virtual experience of my beautiful country, Kenya. I have videos on things you can do in Kenya. I think I have 3 videos, which I'm going to put all the links in the description below, and you can go and watch, and even on the comment section. I have said in my previous videos about Kenya, where else to know about the inside of a home, if not from its owners? Where else? So if you want to know about Kenya, then you're learning it directly from a Kenyan, right? So anyway, today I am sharing with you guys 5 things that you should know before visiting Kenya. And I will say, these 5 things that I'm going to share, guys, they are mostly for the people who have never traveled to Kenya, and they know no one who is Kenyan that can tell them these things. Before I even start, you're traveling to a different country, so that means you're open-minded. I mean, you're going to a totally different country where they speak a totally different language. In Kenya, each Kenyan speaks 2 languages plus English, which is the third one. Like, I speak Swahili, I speak Kikamba, which is my mother tongue, and then I speak English. So most Kenyans, I would say 90% of Kenyans speak 2 languages, and third being the English language. So it's always easy for most tourists to communicate, you know. But like I was saying, we are traveling to a different country, different culture, different ways of living for the people there, different food, you know. You will have a different experience, and that's I want to believe, or I would like to believe, that when you're traveling to a different country, it's because you're going there for a different experience, a different feeling, a different atmosphere. It's because you want, when you go back to your country, you want something that will remind you of your vacation or your holiday. It's because you want to just feel excited each time you plan your next trip to that place, right? The first thing that I'm going to share with you guys who are planning to travel to Kenya the first time is avoid looking for negative news and negative topics about Kenya. If you're planning to travel to Kenya, and not only Kenya, I believe you're willing to go and have your own experience and then talk. And if your experience wasn't the best, then we all know there is the negative and good of every country. And just because you experienced negative doesn't mean everybody else will experience the same negative you experienced. Once you start looking for only the negative before you even travel to the country, then it will only rob you of the beautiful experience or the beautiful excitement and anticipation you will have on or about visiting that country. Don't rob yourself of that beautiful excitement. Don't. I mean, every country has its good and its negative side. For example, I have seen several videos of pickpocketers in a part of Italy. I have personally been to Italy, but I didn't experience this. You know, I have been to Italy more than once, and it's a beautiful country. So me seeing several videos, not 1 or 2, but several videos of pickpocketers in a certain part of Italy, will that stop me from visiting Italy again just because other people had that experience? No. I would love to travel again to Italy because I had a beautiful experience there and I had a wonderful time there. Be open-minded and look forward to having your own experience. have your own experience and then be able to talk about. The second point, darlings, and a very important point, make sure before traveling to Kenya, you go to your doctor or you take your kids to your doctor and get vaccine against malaria or tablets. I will advise for your kids, make sure they get vaccinated against malaria. For yourself, you can either get vaccinated or get the tablets. But do not travel to Kenya without the vaccine or the tablets. Do not. The last time we traveled to Kenya with my son, I hadn't taken him to his doctor to get the vaccine against malaria. When we were traveling, I had so much in my mind. It was so urgent, but I should have just taken him to go to get the vaccine, but I didn't. And guys, when we came back to Germany, my son was admitted for 2 good weeks. 2 good weeks because of malaria. Guys, I was so scared. So scared. 2 weeks admitted, or close to 3 weeks admitted, and then 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I had to take my son every second day to the hospital so that they could take blood, urine, and check if the malaria was completely gone. And for these 2 weeks or 3 weeks we were at the hospital, almost every single day he got a drip. Guys, I was so scared. So scared. And listen, I said never again will I ever travel. I don't want to know how. If I have to travel tonight and I book tonight, and I will make sure that my son gets the vaccine anyhow. Make sure you just get the vaccine for your kids. I learned my lesson. The hard way, guys. Number 3, and this is something that irritates me so much. Guys, if you're traveling to Kenya, be respectful. Stop taking pictures of innocent people and posting them all over social media, showing your helping skills or showing how poor the country is. I understand that some people get money to help others from social media platforms or from organizations, which is okay. You need proof to show that this money is going to the right place. Ask for permission from parents and even the kids. If you're taking pictures of the kids, of even the grown-ups, or even houses, make sure you ask for permission and make sure that you really explain to them and they know where these pictures are going to be posted. If possible, even show them the pictures you took, and let them know where these pictures really will be posted or where these pictures will go. Don't just tell them smile and then you start taking pictures or start taking pictures of houses. Respect goes a long way, and the same way you expect someone to respect your space, then you also respect other people's space. If you want to help genuinely. Have self-dignity and respect, because I believe once you have this for yourself, then it wouldn't be so hard to have that for others. Another point on the same point. Guys, do not take pictures of the airport or ferries or certain infrastructure, guys. This could end up getting you into trouble. So just be careful on where your camera is pointing. 4th point, make sure you carry a power bank. Yes, either carry a power bank or get one when you get to Kenya. Sometimes, as annoying as it is, sometimes power cuts in Kenya, electricity. Sometimes it's goes off depending on the cause. It can be off for minutes, sometimes it can be off for an hour or even hours. And if you're relying on your phone, maybe for business or something like that, and I think it's always very important if you're in a foreign country to always have your phone on. I think it's very important to have your power bank always fully charged. That way you are on the safe side. Number 5, can we talk about Kenyan time? I know you might have heard of the Kenyan time being more of a relaxed time, pole pole, the hakuna matata time. I know you might have heard of that. Meaning people operate on slower time. Well, calm down and listen. I would say it will depend with what you want to do or what you would like to do, where, with whom, and about what. Also, another thing I will say is, for example, in Nairobi, people tend to be always on the run, always on the move, and mostly or most of the time they are always on time. They're always rushing, you know. It's it's never on the slower pace in Nairobi. Whereas in Mombasa, people tend to be more relaxed, you know. No, hakuna haraka, no rush. But still, it will depend with what you want to do and where you're going, and like I said, with whom you're meeting. So just educate yourself before you move on the Kenyan pole pole time. This brings us to the end of this video. I hope you learned 1 or 2 things from it. If you did, don't forget to share it with your friends or someone who is looking forward to traveling to my beautiful country, Kenya. And I hope when you travel to Kenya, you get to have the most magical experience of my beautiful country, and you get to tell others about how beautiful Kenya is, you know, like I share with you now. And I'll see you on the next one. Ciao. Kwaherini.